Hey everybody, welcome to the Iron Man. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Iron Man, well, most of you probably are, it's your basic challenge. It's white armor, no dying, no gripping, no potions, basically no nothing. No getting help from of any kind, basically. Just real PvE, player against the environment. And we couldn't sell the shield. Oh well, no bigs. Yeah, let's put it on later anyway. Try again. Okay, we just got to Menthil Harbor. Getting ready to check that out, get a couple of quest done, then move on. Well, I may try to do a little more than usual. Because here the Murlocs aren't as scary as you'd think. If you're careful, you can actually probably get away with it. So I'll do the ones I usually do, and then I'll head out to the Murlocs. There's a big long scenario involving a sunken ship that I'm not going to do because that's a little much for a challenger. But if you want to do it when you're leveling, it's actually a pretty decent little story. Okay, I've been having fun with Dark Moon. I hope you guys have too. Just send my pacifist through and these 5 crawler claws from the harbor crawlers. These things kind of washed into the harbor when the cataclysm hit. And she's more worried about the sharks. So his play in the water. She wants to kill 10 of the sharks just to clear them out. Even though the sharks don't come inside the wall because the water's too shallow. She knows her kids aren't going to stay behind the wall. So we do have a level 22 priest in case you haven't been with us lately. Discipline priest, of course. I do very few any other kind. Where's my... Oh, crap. I can't remember where I put my heal. Oh, crud. I forgot where I put the heal. My mind just totally blanked. Shadow Mountain. Oh, well. I just totally blanked out. I've been having one of those kind of days. So it's... I hate to blank out with level 22, though. But let me listen to you. Always go over your abilities before you start out, even if you're sure you know what they are. Because I honestly forgot I replaced the heal with Shadow Med. Oh well. Gives me a chance to get to my Warlock. I have a nice little Troll Warlock at level 12. Also solves my back storage problem. Yeah, we're here at the Fold. Getting ready to go find the Blastoneer and kill off the Dynasians to test out these little goggles. You got these night vision goggles from the goblins who wants to see if they work. So we'll slap them on. Head on out. After I check things, I'm not going to take a chance with that yet. Okay, there's a health funnel, corruption, drain life. This, yeah. Okay, so basic rotation would be 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 5 slash. Okay. Okay, I got it now. He is an Affliction Warlock. It's a little more dependent on you getting your rotation out quick. If you never played Affliction Warlock, the main difference is you have mostly damage over time spells. So your big damage is coming from just keeping those on. You need your Voidwalker to keep the things off you because you're not going to be able to. I don't think you have to tear yourself with basically is drain life. So it's a little different than Demonology. You don't have like 15 demons to throw out there and they never come near you. Hardly anybody plays it, but the key is definitely get the Curse of Weakness out, and then Malefic Rapture to blow your stuff off. Then Malefic Rapture basically gives you one shot of whatever you got up. So all your damage over time spells immediately release their damage. They don't go away though. So we're going to get all your dots up. And then throw the Rapture. Then boost your demon like usual. And fire yourself up. If you're playing Warlock, you cannot forget your drain life. And Malefic Rapture, when you get it, really, really helps. Wasn't sure about that until I took a good look at it and realized that, hey, this could be fun. Some of that stuff ramps up pretty good. You get a nice little shot out of it. That's 3. I can't remember the last time I mind blanked like that. That was kind of scary. I wasn't just trying to kill it so I could get to my Warlock. I really honestly blanked on it. You can, if you have time, redo the Malefic Rapture. As always, you want to get those guys where that'll happen. I usually get them all. Where's that coming from? Oh, there it is. I usually get all those guys. I don't know how I missed that one. But the ability to recover from mistakes when you can recover from them. I usually get all the ones in front. I didn't realize there was going to be one in the back give me problems. I found the Bastioneer. He's no longer with us, but he's holding a moat. Seems that the Alliance has got an attack planned on the fortress. And the attack plan is with this Huntress Lavinia. So you gotta go take her out and get the plans. And of course, any more of those little guys you see along the way are fine. I mean, never hurts to get rid of more night elves. Another rapture. If you have dots up, you're allowed to throw that again, as long as it has the cooldowns up. Of Half Moon, that's where she is. Crescent Moon, I believe they call it. This fight's a little hairy. Yeah, I didn't have time to call my demon back. Not my night, is it? Note to self, switch demonology when you come in here. You can throw your stalkers on the dog and then go after the hunter. Okay, speaking of hunters, let's go down after level 14 Orc Hunter. This is not a good day for me. You have these days, though, when you're doing these things. Things just don't work out. Just balance out the days where you get guys up to 30. Like anything else, you have good days, you have bad days. Then you have days like this. Okay, here in the Barrens with our Beastmaster Hunter. Well, I'm more used to playing. Let's see if I can clear off some more space here. Not really. That stuff might sell, so I'm going to keep it. Okay, ready to go. We're going to go in for the into the cave, as I call it. The Thorn Weavers, the defenders, and the Green Snarl Snout, and of course the Crossroads supply crates. I already did him. I wonder why I wasn't getting a quest out of the way. I already did that one the first time out. I usually do that on the first trip. I think the way you're supposed to do is you take the quest, do it, and then keep going through the barn out into the Razor Main, do the Razor Main, come back and turn it back on the way back. I never do it that way. I think that's the way it was originally designed to be done. You can do it either way. There's two defenders going in the gate. Now let's. Somebody's here. He just came from there, so. Oh, you're kidding. He didn't take both quests. What a ding. I always take both quests. I don't like doing an area twice in a row. That's mining. There's quite a bit of mining in this cave, if you're so inclined. Okay, 3 supply crates. The one exception, the might go straight for the boss deal. Is getting this crate. It's not always up. Nothing's a rare or anything, just not always up. That's 4 crates. And of course, some more mine. That's 4 out of 5 defenders. And we need one more defender. And I got at least one more coming up, so. These guys are getting a little quick, so let's say we slow them up slightly. That's 5 of 5 on the defenders. That's Iron Man, I can't use it. Floor moves don't move as quick, so Thorn Weavers do not move as quick, so you can get away with thoughts on them. That's 5 crates. All you really need is 2 Thorn Weavers and a Krieg. But you're going to get another defender whether you want it or not. Oh crap! I lost my boar. Got him back, but wasn't paying attention. So now I got his snout, tusk. Not the whole snout, just the tusk. And I need 2 more thorn weavers. Yeah, this is where I think it is. Surprisingly, you don't get hurt doing that. Oh, there they are. So I'm trying to figure out how to hit res by accident. It's not even on the board. This is the one I was trying to get up to, but missed it. Oh well. And there's a thorn lever. Okay, we got one. We got all that. Now it's time to take off. Unfortunately, you can't mount in here. And there isn't in the hearth back to get you back here fast enough, so. In fact, my hearthstone's set for Blood of the Village. Not even the same zone. Here you can mount up. And Megar Dire Wolf will take off. I don't know why, but every now and then you hit an invisible wall when you're moving. I have no idea why. You run along and all of a sudden you'll just stop. You gotta maneuver around, get past it. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Turn that in. It's a belt you can't use the screen. And it pays out for the for supplies. You're done there. Hit level 15, and I don't trust the caravans. They can be bugged. You don't know until it's too late. So I just take it right up to Grolgom, see what's going on. We're gonna do a little bit here, then we move on to Crossroads. Maybe try doing a few more Crossroads. Usually I just do the 100 quests and the Raptor thing, then move on. But we'll try doing some of the other stuff. Yeah, no, Iron Man's not the one you experiment with, but so you can do it on my pacifist and see how well you can do it without killing. This is that time of year there really isn't much going on as far as you're pretty much done with Torghast. The next major holiday starts the 21st. You know, got the usual like world quests, arena bonuses, stuff like that. But nothing major happening. The Dark Moon Fair is the most major thing. We just got done with the 1,000 boat bash. Still got the arena skirmish bonus going. If you're into PvP, the PvP brawl, worse on the scramble. That started yesterday. So you got a little bit going, but no holiday type stuff. You got time walking coming up. It's the Pandaria, I think, this time. Yeah, get out your mops. It's Mr. Pandaria dungeons. Level 15 up, so if you want to go back and do a few of those. Then the week after next is the next big holiday, Midsummer Fire Festival. That ain't a big holiday. 21st to July 5th. So it's a biggie. You need to go grab a pillager with the snitch is going to give you, and bring him back in for questioning. Oh yes, I do. That's why I clicked on it. I want to make it my own. Get a little bit of damage control there. Don't need that. Can't use that. Can't use that. One won't sell, and one doesn't sell, one soul bound. So there's a hard decisions there. Kind of liked it to take out the pet loyalty. So I needed one more thing to worry about. One more thing to keep track of. Smack him in the face and drag him back. I like to purposely take him over the rough terrain you got. I'll go back in here. Put him in there. She's afraid you smacked him too hard. Now I need to question him, find out what's going on. So, let's ask him first. Who sent you? Okay. How about this? There you go. Let's have a little fun with him. He's trying to train us not to talk. Oops. Didn't train you too well, because at least you find out what the leader's name is. I really don't think we're going to do that one. You're getting way too much trouble doing those. There's way too many cold war up there. You can't help but get surrounded. If you want to see how much fun it is, try it. Do your regular leveling. You'll see how much fun it is to try to do without dying. So let's go help the militia out. I never figured out if she's from the militia or if she is the militia. But she wants you to kill 6 Ravenman pillagers. Now, before you do that, I passed one up. Definitely want to get that one and this one too. Because they go together. Old man Crick. Guess what he wants? Yeah. He wants Cold War is dead. Because they killed his wife and he's been trying to wipe him out ever since. Single-handedly. So you have to collect 30 Cold War tusks. Which, if you kill 6 pillagers, will get you at least 12. Get you anywhere from 6 to 12. That's a good start. It's almost halfway there. Plus, you're getting the other quest done too. Two there, and 1 pillager. And you guys get a few pillagers. A couple more tusks. Those barbed arrows do increase your pet's frenzy, which means it attacks more and quicker. You're not going to get white to drop a lot of times here. Okay, that's your 6 pillagers. 6 pillagers, we got 8 tusks. Okay. Still need 22 more. A tusk can come from any Cold War. So, don't want to venture too far into this thing. You definitely don't want to go past those thorns there. Then you run into frenzies and groups, and it just gets all kind of complicated. It's 14 now. If you think you're a good hunter and you like this class, just for a little challenge, try doing this on a marksmanship. No pet. Marksman's actually made to not have a pet. At level 24, you get a bonus for not having a pet. So you can have a pet with marksman, but I never do. If you use a pet, it's just like any other class. If you use a pet, marksmanship is just beast mastery without the kill command. So I just never use a pet. You don't really need it though. Not like you're missing something. Okay, that's 24. I need 6 more. It doesn't really take that long to get 30. Do you think it's wow, 15 cold war? That's a long time. Not really. That's like killing 15 in the starting area in Mulgore. By the time you get rolling, you're done. Start killing away. Next thing you know, you got like 28, and like, whoa. I think you got like 30. It's going along for a while. All of a sudden, wow, that's 14 already. Same thing here. It seems like it's going to take forever, and next thing you know, you're done. These should be respawning pretty good by now. No, unless you're looking for eggs around Wintervale time or something, there's really no reason to shoot those vultures. Unless you got cooking, you want some buzzard meat or something. I don't think you get the recipe until you like little you like the Daenerys when you get the buzzard wing recipe and all that. You think level 50, but no, it's not the same as it used to be, guys. I still get that in my head. Like Daenerys level 50, Azeroth 15. Maybe 3 more. Maybe 2 more, so I need 1 more. Might be able to get from this one. This one that I shot and forgot about. Yep, there it is. That's your 30 from Hancock. So maybe we'll go along and just stop. Turn that in. This is gauntlets you can't use. Experience points you can definitely use. And now on to Crossroads. This one I know. This caravan I know is bugged, so I'm never going to do it. I'm going to untrack that one for if I really need to have some points. I could try that. Pick up the Lost Coda while I'm at it. But that's only in around level 29 if you're looking for a few more. I'll fall back on the untracked ones. There's a caravan coming out of the crossroads too, the Morshan, but that's a whole storyline in itself. I did it once, get killed by a rare. Like, no, I'm not gonna take a chance on that again. Anyway, we're going to hunt the Jevra. Get some hooves and the huntresses for their claws. So basically, we're zebras and lions. Or in their terms, savannah huntresses and zebras. Jevras. That's a ZH. There's the Jevra. There we go. Got one Jevra hoof. There's two. Well, this way, so you run the huntresses as well. That's three. The Jevra hooves are actually RNG. I'm just getting lucky. And very lucky. There we go. They usually go for 4 of those. 4. One more. And that's 5. I never turned into militia. Fart. I'm going to go back and do that now while I'm thinking about it. No, I'll do it later. I don't want to backtrack that far. And the Zebra and the Huntresses. She's proud of you. Now for your real test. Ichiaki. The White Mist is the Tauren call. Most dangerous predator on the Barrens. And she wants you killed. Now, as a hunter, I could, if I had a pet slot open, and I think I do, yeah. I'm going to show you how to get Ichiaki as a pet and still complete the quest. A lot of people think it's either or. You actually can complete this quest after you tame him. You have to do it in that order. If you want to tame him, you have to tame him first, then you go back and kill him. So after you kill him, the horn goes away. Okay, first thing you do is tell your pet to go bye-bye. Second thing you do is make sure you know where your tame pet is. Yeah, there we go. So we call Ichiaki. He doesn't immediately kill us. That's Hunter's Mark. No, I don't want that. Tame pet, tame pet, tame pet. There we go. So I didn't have my pet utility out. That's about the way this night's been going. Okay, see, now we have him as a pet, but we still have the horn. Now for the second half of my master plan. You can have a bunch of pets, but you can only control one at a time. And I was just thinking, you're probably right. I had better luck with the boar. But and that's how you get Ichiaki for a pet and complete the quest line. And most people have figured that already anyway. If there are any new players that wonder how you do that, that's how you do it. I'll try to do little things like that for the newer players that may be tuning in to see what it's like, and or I just started playing and want to see other areas. Yeah, pick up a few tips here and there. Well, really, I go for horde. There's a route that I've done on many times. It's the easiest way to do it overall. There are some tricky spots. Just the easiest way I found for where to do it. Just all the starting areas, then come up through the Northern Barrens, to the crossroads. Do what you can at the crossroads, then head on to Morshant. I thought my flight master, I'm going to need the Hearthstone definitely, especially when I'm doing his quest. I think I'm going to be doing some of Tonga's tonight. Just I've never done them on stream before because I didn't want to take a chance on it, but I don't think it's that chancy looking back at it. And she's proud of you for taking care of that menace. And we hit level 16. I don't think you get anything for it. Now we're going into Rapture Depth. All you do is you kill raptors, and get the feathers for their ornaments, and to lay them on the nest. Kind of I can get you anytime, anywhere kind of deal. Show of dominance. You know, they don't want the raptors to get too out of hand. If you've done this in Classic, you're probably going to go, wow, that's easy. Compared to the Classic version, oh yeah, it's a lot easier. Don't have to be level 18 to do it. It's a lot easier to find. Even though the other one's sitting right in the middle of the road, basically. And no feathers. As long as there's some skill raptors, they have a chance of dropping a feather. There's 2 feathers. You will get extras. You just have to dump them, throw them in the bank, whatever you want to do. I wouldn't dump them before you're done here, though. Okay, that's all 3. So dip into the bag. That's 1 done. They call them yellow, red, and blue. There's really no. That's the blue one. I don't know if there's any actual meaning to it, but I say you get the feathers. I would like to make sure I clear them out as much as possible. So I'm going to take a straight shot into the nest. That's the red nest. The yellow nest is up top. This is basically just clearing the way, not going for any other little details like feathers. You still got to clear, even if you have that feather, you still got to clear out the ones in front of you. Oh, their cloth. That's not going to be doing too well. Over here. Drop the last feather. And now we have row. I didn't want to take that one. Pearl and payroll. Let's abandon that. I don't want that one. Doesn't always work out well, so. If you're a cook, you might want to check him out. He's got the recipe for Strider stew. Only place you can get. By now, you've had a bunch of Strider meat. Okay, we got 50 gold. We're level 16, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, a little bit more than we need for riding and 4 more levels to go. So, pretty much right on track here. Think about getting another bag. But I want to get a nice big one. I don't think he sells them like I got one. No, he only sells up to 8 slaughters. I'm talking like 10, 12 slaughters. You're pretty much in the middle of everything, so it's an equal flight to Ogre or Thunder Bluff, and Thunder Bluff's easier to find the bad guy. Don't have to go down the elevator and into the drag, and you can just run down the pole where they land. Just fall right down the bottom, and it's basically there, along with the auction house. And the bag event is right at the end of the road here. And there she is. Paqua. 12 slots. 14 slots. That's worth getting. Yeah, that'll more than do it. Especially when I make a little stop at the auction house while I'm here. It's a military for sale. Lesser Moonstone. That goes up, and the Tiger's Eyes. Got some wool cloth to go. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. A bunch of linen. And one piece of silk. What's that going for? Nah, hold off on that. Okay. That stuff sells, and I'll be doing really good. Put that in here for now. It's my party invitation from South Hills Haven up in the Eversong Woods. I doubt I'll get back there. Now time to go back to the Crossroads. With almost 30 bag slots. Okay, almost back to the thing. Almost back there. I'm gonna try a few new things. Okay. What's the eye? I usually don't do. Forgotten pools. Search the bottom of the forgotten pools. What's to find out what's going on down there? Everything is suddenly blooming. You can't figure out why. I think something's leaking to the surface from inside the pools. He wants you to take a peek. The forgotten pools up around Wailing Caverns. Now, I could take the one into Wailing Cavern, go in there, just inside the entrance, turn it in, and leave. But I don't like to go near. I don't think we'll go near that thing. It's one of those dungeons I always have problems with. Of course, you gotta watch out for the centaurs. The main drawback here. This is one of the main centaur camps. The old Crocoal. Not so sure I'm going to send my password stuff through here, but I probably could. He's a rogue. There we go. The forgotten pools. There's been two forgotten. They're on the map. I hate the jungly parts because you can't see where you're going. Okay, so we go underneath here. Of course, I went in the opposite end of the pool. Notice the pools in here. They leave you unending breath. Okay, we've already found it, so we get to come go back and turn it in. That's where the leak's coming from. Run the Crocoal, you never run into Stormer. Wranglers, you can outrun all Stormers. We'll hit you with lightning bolts. I was playing with fire coming in here anyway, so. It's been a long time since I've done this one. I forgot this part. I remember the part where you go up to the ridge and overlook the area and all. I forgot this part. Where you gotta go through the critical camp. But it's not quite so bad. You can get through. That rogue will probably try it. Once he gets up to the point where I'm sending him at the crossroads. Okay, I report back to Tonga. I guess startled by a weather advisory. We've been having all kinds of storms lately. That does seem strange that something's coming out of the oasis and everything's come to life, but something else I want to investigate for now. His companion Jarek has described similar events happening elsewhere in the Barrens. He must see for himself, but he can't abandon his post. So he gives you what he calls his eyes. It's an eagle companion. And he can see through the eagle's eyes and find what's going on. He tells you how to get to the peak, follow the road east out of the crossroads, and turn south when you see a large stone scrawled with paintings. Well, I'd try to find paintings on that stone, but take the road east. I'm never sure if I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. It's like you're going to Ratchet. As long as they throw on you for one quest, if you gotta take it off right away. Oh, we missed our turn. Let's see, this is stone you're looking for, the painting of the emblem. I think this thing is rope railing going up. It doesn't start at the bottom. So you gotta kind of know which one to climb to get. And off for a little. Getting the heck out of here. Every man a ramble for himself. Oh, Farkleberry. Like I said, it was an experiment. The experiment failed miserably, so I will never do it again. Okay, one more I got. No, a dwarf hunter this time. Well, I know what I'll be doing the next couple days. Ran Iron Man's my eyes fall out. Okay, we're going to have to see the Frostbane Seers and Frostbane Snowstriders. This is probably the worst day I've had on Iron Man yet. But you have to have the really bad days to have the really good days. Like any other game, you'll have really bad days, then you have really good days to make up for it. He hasn't decided on especially yet, so he's just a hunter. It's only level 6. I mean, he's still a dumb bro. You know? There we go. Pardon me, level 7. No, if there's Mark, like I can do anything, but that's mainly a PvP thing for marking out rogues. I don't have Kiss of Shot yet, my bad. There's a Snow Strider. One thing about having Stay Shot that I like. 2 Stay Shots, an Arcane Shot, and he's dead before he ever gets the snowball off. Seems to me like they added some of these baskets of Shimmerweight because I don't really remember them being that many of them. And there's another Snow Strider. That's 5. I get 2 more from these guys. A solo Shimmerwade. I need 2 more Seers and 4 more Striders. Yeah, it's a Snow Strider. Don't necessarily want to go over there. Well, if I don't find anybody, but it's mostly Seers over there. That's where you go when all Seers are on despawn cycle and you need them desperately. You go over there. Welcome to the Seer homeworld. So, these are all Snow Striders. A little bit of help with that one. I wanted to get my tag in. Of course, that cave's got a bunch of trolls in it too. I'll back across and homeward bound. Wait a minute, I'm not using my Hearthstone because it's easier to fight my way out here than it is to fight my way out where I'm going next. So, knowing that, that's why I say you should know the areas before you try one of these because you got to know what's coming up next. Oh, fork, gotta get rid of her. That's Seer usually be there. If she isn't home, jolly well good, you're home free. See if I can pick out some boars here. These tend to go fairly quickly and stay away. So when it's busy, you're probably not going to get too many here. Okay, turn that in. Now it's time to go calling the Wendigos. You kill 10 Wendigos and bring back 3 of his observers. He's got observers watching the Wendigos, but he needs them back to fight, so to recall those and bring back 6 crates of supplies they stole because they've been raiding the caravans. Which is part of the reason why we're going in there. Kind of thin them out a little bit. Try to stop the attacks. I'm going to save the beer for after I come out. I'll really need it then. You won't be getting these very good. There's usually 2 boars and a wolf in this area. They've been getting that up pretty good lately. So, can't really count on them. That's a battle pet. The young ones count. And in fact, you have to clear a few of those out just to get in. I like the way you barely get in your sights and they're attacking you. That's what I like about this low micro dungeon. There's good sight lines. That's 8 when we go already. And the nice thing about this, if you clear off Wendigo on one side, you're not going to get anybody else coming over to cover it. Clear them off, get the whole side yourself. That's 5 supplies. 6 supplies. All of them, and there's your first mountaineer going back. Never be afraid to shoot extras just for the experience points if you gotta get by them. This is one you get from experience. If you don't get him, You go to attack the Mountaineer, he will attack you anyway, so you might as well just get it out of the way. I'll give you a clean shot at the Mountaineer. And now you got one more Mountaineer to go. You gave him a few more Wendigos. That's one you're going to need to get anyway. As soon as you click on that Mountaineer, it's going to come up and attack you anyway. So you might as well just get it done. And that's everything. 10 Wendigos, flies, Mountaineers back, everything. Now I'm going to turn this one in. I forgot to turn it before. Seems to be bad luck to turn these things in, so you missed out. And you get some nice boots. That was my 50th quest. And okay, now we celebrate getting out of there. Dwarven style. I love the way how you're actually a little tipsy with this stuff. Put back of supplies. And this gives you the pantaloons, which will be an improvement. Calling the Wendigos, get paid off for that. Gets up to level 8 already. And bringing back the Mountaineers. Now it's time to push forward. It gives away your Rune of Fire. And tells you to burn off the constriction totems that the trolls have holding the troops back. He's a little more practical. He just wants to bring back 8 gears that they stole from the wrecked siege engines, so we can make a few more and fire them back up and get them back into service. So now we're going to go to the other troll area. And I still need boar ribs. That's 3 more ribs. If I run 1 more, then I can turn that quest in. It's 1 gear. That's a total of 3 now. It's 2 of them. So then I need 2 more gears. Well, here's the last 4 rib I need. Yep. I need 2 more gears. It's 1. Need 1 more totem. Oh, that was a scavenger, my bad. That is. And that's everything. Totems. Scavengers giving up the gears. I need to get Rhapsody Malt and I'll be done. I think it's going to the next part from Double Crank Tuggle's place. I actually died 1 time. So I'm a little leery of it. And I tend to go around that now. The only provision being you can't do the things in the next section with the trolls. So I just go around to Emerstill Ranch. And then just make it able to go along to get the kill result. Yeah, that's rifle's a lot better than what I got, so I'll take the rifle, equip it. And he thanks you for getting those skiers and gives you the gauntlets. And you can use them real well. Now I send you off to Dilbert Crank Toggle. But we'll go there. We'll check in with him, and then we'll probably ignore his quest and leave. And the problem is you can't do the other quests until you do that one. And if you can't do that one, well then just move past it. Not really a huge loss. He Rhapsody Malt. And then I turn in the beer based of boar ribs. I get a sample and I get the recipe. Sample I can use, the recipe not so much. It's level 9. So skipping the area is not going to hurt too much. Shouldn't be too hard to get that level up. I stopped being sentimental when I realized how faster bank fills up. So let's get rid of all these ingredients we don't need. You know, I have no problem getting riding. I hardly ever do have a problem getting riding. Speak to Delbert. Well, I'll speak to Delbert. You can't hit level 10 without going through Delbert. Uh, and I'm not going to take the ultra safe personnel launcher because it's not really ultra safe. Look around there. The day I'm having, I'm not even going to think about it. I'll get out my macro and do the ram whistle before I'll take the ultra safe personnel launcher again. Saying that because I probably will take it out this time. And I keep thinking there needs to be a quest line. So somebody go through demo and tell me if there actually is a quest line going back into that area. Because I seem to remember one. I'm not sure if it was Classic, Burn Crusade, or Wrath, but one of them, there used to be a quest line back in there. I just know, I remember it. Must have had one of my Mandela moments. Could be I just found the quest line by exploring too. So the NPCs back there, they all sound familiar. That's, yeah, if I go off, we're having a pounding rainstorm here, so the possibility the wind might knock me off. If I do get knocked off, don't forget tomorrow is Mystery Night. You must help stop the troll raids. Yeah, I don't even know what Mystery Night's going to be yet. I won't until tomorrow. I'll roll up tomorrow early so I can get ready, but it's not going to be the announcement. The only way to find out what it is to show up. What? Just a minute. What? It's rain. It's raining outside, big time. Yeah, big time. Yeah. That thing. Well, that's the easiest I've ever done that. I'm back. Proved my theory, though. You don't really need to do anything to get that one. Now we're going up and get Vagash. He's been eating the rams. She don't like that, so. I think I'll stop after Vagash says nothing else I can do, though I have time to do. So, don't forget, tomorrow's Mystery Night. Could be anything. Dungeon, Battleground, Burning Crusade, Classic Leveling, whatever. Friday night, we have, I believe, let me see if I can get it real quick here. Friday night, we have Working Man. Oh, that's the Iron Man. Yeah, we're at the Iron Man on Friday, and Saturday is Working Man. So that's the rest of the week. Defending Vagash is proof of death. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight. Get our vest. So let's wonder stuff back and we'll edit that there. And hope to see you all tomorrow for Mystery Night. If not, See you later in the week or whenever you see you. Remember to stay safe and have fun.